This is James Wright Foley.
In August, American journalist James Foley was brutally executed by the Islamic jihadist group ISIS. The 40-year-old war correspondent was abducted in November 2012 while reporting on the brutality of the Syrian regime. Foley was one of at least 42 reporters who've been killed in the line of duty so far this year, according to the Committee to Protect Journalists.
This course was created in 2003.
Ellen Shearer knew James Foley.
I know Jim tried his best. He understood what he was getting into, and he knew the ways and the precautions that journalists have to think about when they're in those situations.
Foley was Shearer's student in a course she teaches at the Medill School of Journalism on covering conflict, terrorism, and national security.
We're going to enter a foreign land.
The 11-week course in Washington is designed to help journalism graduates prepare for assignments in hostile environments.
The president declares war, right?
It includes an in-depth overview of the U.S. military and national security.
We created the Covering Conflicts class because we felt that journalists didn't have the knowledge and understanding to provide thorough and accurate coverage of the military.
How do I know that something is suspicious?
Another important component of the curriculum is a hostile environment training workshop. It's a 2-day boot camp where experts teach personal safety.
The point is trust your intuition.
So what you have to do, we have to lift that up.
And first aid skills.
And push down in each quarter.
Students practice on one another.
Action!
What happened?
And in simulated recreations with professional actors.
Okay, can you lie on your back? Can you lay on your...
They learn how to apply those skills under fire. In this exercise, a bomb goes off, bullets fly, and field reporters scramble for cover. But they must also tend to the injured. The workshop also teaches students what to do if they're kidnapped. Workshop organizer Frank Smythe speaks from experience.
Myself and another colleague ended up spending 18 days in captivity under Saddam Hussein's regime. So that was something that was an experience that took me a long time to get over, but I realized there are things that people need to learn before they go into these kinds of environments.
3.
Matthew Schell is preparing for an assignment in Iraq.
What this workshop offers is an encouragement of the individual to work and trust his or her instincts and her own abilities. And that's something which I'm really interested in acquiring.
Shearer believes that as long as there are stories to tell, journalists will be there to tell them, regardless of the risks.
They believe it's a really vital function to tell the stories of those who are fighting and dying, for their beliefs and for their countries.
While the conflicts class did not save James Foley, Shearer hopes it will save other reporters who are risking their lives to share their stories with the world. Julie Taboh, VOA News, Washington.
Dissect the Gaza Strip.